The topic of today's video is going to be about the Gen Z stare. I've been seeing this a lot around the internet and I'm like, huh, interesting. I feel like you'll search it and it's making it come off as like a cool trend, which I guess, but stick to this video and you see there is a way deeper meaning to the Gen Z's there. My first theory on how the Gen Z stare kind of came about is probably stemming from public facing retail. You know, you're expected to be all like happy, jolly, like you're pulled to a professional degree, and that's all good until you realize people start being people. And what I mean by that is people don't treat young people at jobs like you don't treat people don't treat young people like people, and that's like a whole can of worms on its own. But when you're in a public facing retail job, you're just susceptible to receive energy from anyone or anything, you know. And you can start as like a nice cashier or a tired one, doesn't really matter. If you're super kind or super tired, your body movement will be nitpicked by the public. And I personally feel like the Gen Z stare comes from a coping mechanism, like a survival mechanism. And we've seen people go viral, like our generation has seen people go viral for just about anything at their jobs. Like, I don't know why it's so normalized to just start whipping out your camera at people at public, especially at their job, for like an obscene reason. But we've seen people go viral for this, and people like whole lives change just because they messed up somebody's order, and that thing got like millions of views, right? So at this point, I feel like some people in my generation feel like the smartest thing to do is just like give a blank stare. But it's not even just like for cameras, because screw all the camera stuff for a second. It's just regular day interactions. Employers don't understand the safety risks that young people go through when they're at front end retail jobs, especially like depending like if you're in a city or if you're in like a busy area or an area that's like a little hot, you know. And when you're in a position like this, you're more prone to stalking and harassment by the general public, because you know they know, give or take, that you're gonna be here at a certain time or day. And yeah, no, like retail schedules are random, but let's be for real, like you can put two and two together, you know. And people use these opportunities to say whatever they want to a Gen Z cashier, or any cashier, honestly. It's not just an age thing, and they just have to sit there and take it. So is it really that surprising that our generation, what is it called, evolved into just giving out a blank stare to customers at this point? I feel like it's not that surprising. But yeah, you just gotta sit there and take it because the customer is always right? We'll might cut that one out. But you know, the customer is always right. The customer is always right. On to my next point in this video. Everyone knows, it's not a secret. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, whoa, this is breaking news. Everyone knows the job market is literally trash. Jobs are so hard to come by that if you lose even a simple restaurant job, That's the difference between rent next month or being on the streets. And landlords nowadays are ruthless. Like, it's not like those cute 90s sitcoms or like those books. You know, like there's some books out there, and ones in particular, like there's like sci-fi books, and a girl is like living in the future, and somehow like inflation got super high, and she's like missing 5K in rent, like, and she's just there avoiding her landlord, and whoever is sci-fi or in the past, whatever, like there's these tropes. I don't see these tropes, not for my generation. Like there's these tropes that like you can just run from your landlord and have thousands in back pay. No, that's like not reality. Even then, like you're gonna be in all that debt to this person. Who wants that? But yeah, jobs are hard to come by. And I feel like older generations, people who might have the opportunity to be more stable, they aren't clueless to how bad the job market is for young people. And some of them are going through the plight that we're going through. Literally the same thing, so, you know. Yeah, they're not clueless to how vulnerable people are when they're at their job. And I feel like retail jobs are just a good environment for a bad person to get cheap, like a cheap rush, like a retail jobs or serving jobs are just a good environment for a bad person to get cheap access to abuse their power. Like all it takes is one complaint from a customer or even your coworker. Doesn't matter. One complaint and you're fired. You have no job, you got medical bills, you got rent, you got food. One complaint and people know how much power they can have over people, and they abuse it day in and day out. So again, the Gen Z is there. Can you really blame us? Like, bro, like people are so sensitive and people are very weird. So yeah, it's bad. At this point, heard it. My main point, why I feel like the Gen Z stare the thing and I'm not hearing talked about enough, or honestly at all, is the Gen Z stare is a form of dissociation. Ooh. It is a form of dissociation. Yeah. The Gen Z stare is just a sweet, simple buzzword for sweet old dissociation. When you're working a job where no one's giving you the value you deserve, you might be not even there the next week. Like we might be clocked in, but we're just mentally clocked out. It's an escape from reality to cope with the situation we're in. And that's not to say that there isn't people who enjoy their jobs, or there are people who enjoy talking to customers or enjoy their co-workers. Happiness can exist in any place, you know? But not a lot of management, I don't even want to blame management, not a lot of management people, customers are really just out there giving the basic human respect and positivity and just neutralness that retail workers deserve to have a positive work environment. So we just stare. That would be 2133. Thank you. But yes, I wanted to say thank you to all the support and love I got on my channel so far. It is a small, new, up and coming channel, and I've been reading all the comments, and I honestly didn't think I was gonna get such like deep comments, like such thoughtful like replies to my videos so soon. So I just really want to thank y'all, and it definitely is motivating me to make more. I have